Start recording. Welcome, 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 and happy Friday. We're doing things a little different today. We want to get make sure that we take a whole hour to work with our teams to do some exercises. There will be timing on these exercises, and then whatever questions y'all have, you can just drop them on the chat. I do want to see some faces on here, please, so I don't think that I'm talking to myself. So go ahead and open up your camera. Let me see you working. I am going to be recording a little bit about our call later, and I will start sharing our screen over here so that you all can follow me. Now, I want to make sure I know what I'm working with. Has anybody ever worked type of one? If you've never been in a power hour before, where like we get to work, and if this is your first time doing a power hour, go ahead and drop a one on the chat. There you go. We have Lizzie. Welcome, Lizzie, to the first power hour of your life. Um, Anybody else, or have you guys already done a power hour before? Okay, let's see. I want to make sure you're seeing my screen on here. And look at that beautiful team of ours. Guys, our power hour for today is intended to boost our points. And sometimes we think that successful people have something special and that's why they're where they're at. But the truth is, they simply do things that other people don't do. Okay. And, second. Oh my goodness. Okay, right there. They simply do the things that other people keep postponing, or like they just get to work. All right, and don't underestimate small actions. We are here to make it work and to make it happen. um this week we're going to be working with less fear and more movement. Okay, less perfection and more action, like I always say, because the women who win are the women who stay consistent. So I can't wait for this first power hour. We're here to activate ourselves. If you haven't activated your business, this is going to show you what you can do to get those points up. Because again, the points are not going to go up just by wishing that they would, right? They go up. I'm sorry. They go up when we decide to show up to work. And they just don't magically happen. And ranks, if you're working for a very hard rank this week, I mean this month, they happen when you start showing up and you start showing people what they're gonna get if they sign up with you. Okay. So again, today I just want us to enter into execution mode. No overthinking, no waiting for the perfect moment. We're here to execute and to get some action. We decide to move and not to wait. I want you to drop on the chat how many points you want to make this weekend. Okay, let's just do it this weekend up until Sunday. How many points you want to reach? I want to reach 250 by. Oh, look at Nina. Nina's going all the way out to 1,000 points on Sunday. Nina's on her way to be a platinum director for sure. All right, guys, that's the whole point. If you are just starting, try to aim at least for 300 points by Sunday. Okay. And for that, we are going to get started with our very first activity of the call. And this is not your typical call where you just hear me talk. We're here to work. So let's stop saying, I just don't know how to message. I'm going to give you 3 minutes just to make a list. This is the very first activity we're going to be doing together. We're going to make a very hot list of 5 people that you know for sure want extra money, that they love makeup and skincare, that they just want to lose weight, that maybe they're always asking you what you're doing or what you're using, or that you often hear that they want to work from home. So just grab a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and just write down 5 names that you know for sure you want to talk to them about the business. Okay. And we're going to do 3 minutes for that. And you can go on your social media, you can go on your contacts on your list, and let's get started. I am putting the timer on right now. 3 minutes. And I like to put music on so that way we're not just in the awful quietness. So let me play my music while we all are working on this. No, wait. I want to put you guys to sleep. Hold on 1 second. Ah, no, 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 no. There we go. Sorry, guys. I need to buy me the other one that has no commercial. There we go. 2 minutes to create that hot list. Because I'm happy to belong if you feel like a room is all alone. Because I'm happy to belong if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy to know if you know what happiness is for you. We're down to our last minute, guys. Last minute. Bring me down, can't love you. Bring me down, love is too good. Bring me down, can't love you. Bring me down, I said. Bring me down, can't love you. Bring me down, love is too good. Bring me down, can't love you. Bring me down, I said. 30 seconds, guys. All right, we're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. I hope that that list went smoothly and we are ready to start working. We're going to choose only 2 people out of that list. 2 people right now. We are going to send them a message. So it's going to be up to you. If you want to get them in your team, you're going to type something like, "Hey friend, I was thinking of you because I know you have the potential to earn income online. I've seen your posts. I've seen the way you do your social media. I've seen the way you talk to other people. You would be a killer in this business. I'd love to show you what I'm doing, what I'm learning." Don't make it too long. I'm just giving you a couple ideas of how you can send that message to them, and then you invite them to a call. Okay, make sure that you get them on a call, and you can talk to your sponsor about it to get them help to help you with that first call. Okay, and if on your list you don't have anybody that you want to prospect as a team, everybody on your list is probably a client. You can do a message like, "Hey, I know you and I have always talked about, losing weight and going to work out together. I actually started using these products that have helped me a lot." If that's true, of course, we don't want to lie to our clients, especially if they know us. Okay, but if you have been using the products and they have worked for you, then you send them a message and you say, "Hey, you know what? I've been using these products for like the past 2 weeks, and I feel like I'm not bloated anymore. I have more energy, and I just thought of you because I know we're always talking about how tired we are with the kids and with the house, and I would love for you to try these, and then once you offer that, I will show you how you can get the promotion that we have going on today in a little bit." Okay, so stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and send a message to 2 of our guys, of our people on our list. And for that, I'm going to give you 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes starting now.
and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home.
If you guys need any help with any messages or have any questions, feel free to drop it on the chat and I will try to help you as much as I can with what I've gone through, like my past experiences and my messages and everything. Okay. If you are just joining in, we are working on activity number 2, and that is to send a message to 2 of our contacts. Okay, if you have been wanting to prospect somebody, there is a message on there that I kind of showed how you can send it to them. Or if you have a client in mind, you can let them know that you are loving the products and you would love for them to try them. One more minute, guys. Thirty seconds, guys. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Did we send the messages yet? How's everybody doing? Let me see some thumbs up. Let me see some messages on the chat. I just feel like I'm talking to myself over here. There are 11 people on this call. If you guys have already sent the message, drop a 1 on the chat or send a thumbs up or a little fire, something that tells me that you're done. All right, guys, 5 seconds and we are done. Let's go ahead and move to our next activity of the day. And that is we're going to start working with our social media. Okay, so whichever social media you want to use today. I already did this activity earlier on today with my Spanish team, but we will be posting 3 stories right now. Okay, remember the lives and our social media. It's going to give us visibility out on the world, like with our community. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're talking about what we're doing. Remember, guys, if we don't talk about our business or about our products, how are people going to know what we're doing? Or how are they going to buy from us? Okay. And I gave this example earlier to our Spanish team. And that was if you see me every day drinking my morning glow that you can't even see on this cup. Because, okay, you can't even see this cup, right? But you see me on Instagram every day, showing up with a drink in my hand, and I never talk about what the drink actually does for me, right? What the benefits are, why am I drinking it, why am I using it? Um, there's gonna come somebody else that is gonna do that, and then that person that saw my story and was interested is gonna go to the other person that's talking about the benefits and how they can get it. Okay, so we got to do the whole thing, and that's why I'm here today. We're going to post 3 stories right now. The first one is going to be either a selfie of you or a recording of yourself or a picture that you like of yourself. And you're going to hint your community something. Okay. So I know we're all going for the executive boss for Jackie this month. And that means everybody has to step up to the next level, right? So for me specifically, I'm a bronze director. I want to go ahead and hit my golden director this month. Hell, I even want to do my platinum director. I don't even have the third. I'm sorry, the fourth director in the scene, but I'm working towards that, right? But the only way I want to do it, I'm sorry, I'm going to do it is if I keep working for it. Okay, so that could be something that I can tell my community. I'm working on something big this month. Stay tuned for more. You will see my celebration at the very end because I know I can do it. Okay, something like that that kind of causes that questioning from our audience, like, what is she talking about? Like, what is she doing? What does she mean she's working on something big this month? And they're going to start looking at our stories even more because they want to know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, people are nosy, so make sure to keep them on the cheese mail here. Okay. Um, the second story, I'm gonna time you guys on this as well, but the second story is gonna be about any product that you like. You can even do, you know, if you're using a lipstick because you're going out to dinner in a little bit, go on your story and just do the lipstick and talk about how the lipstick feels, how it makes you feel. If it's a red lipstick, you're gonna say, "I'm powerful, I'm wonderful, I am pretty, I am beautiful, I can do this." You know, something that kind of like relates to other people when they put a red lipstick on. Okay, or if you're doing your afternoon glow drink, tell them what you're doing. What is it that you're putting on your drink? What is it giving you? Is it giving you energy? Is it giving you the, you know, if you're using the collagen, what's the collagen for? Kind of like let everybody know what you're doing and what product you're using, or anything about your lifestyle. Okay, if you're barely new and you haven't even received your products, that's totally fine. You can do a story about something in your lifestyle. If you like to surf, then go ahead and put a picture of you surfing and say, "I can't wait to do this at any time of day because I'm building a business that will let me do this any time of day." Okay, something that kind of goes back to your business and the way that this is going to give us the type of liberty that we're looking for, as far as, you know, working from anywhere. Okay, and the third story we're going to do, it's a motivational post. I want to see everybody, and y'all can tag me on it, but I want to see everybody talking about something motivational for your community. Okay, if you're a woman, just do something like, "The women who take action are the ones that change their lives." Or you can say something like, if you're a mom and you want to get your moms to kind of like click with you, you can say something like, "It's okay, mommy, I see you. I know today has been hard, but I'm here for you." Or if you're a guy and you're just starting to work out, you can say, "Day one of my gym, you know, my gym bro routine, and it was all good. I'm ready for day two." Something that can motivate you and your community. Okay, and for that, I'm gonna give you guys 10 minutes starting now. If you guys are just joining in, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're working on our third activity of the day. We're posting stories on our chats. I'm sorry, on our social media. The first one's going to be of you, either posting a selfie or recording yourself and talking about something big you're doing this month. So you can talk about a big rank that you're going for this month, or if you finished last month at 3% and you want to finish this month at 15%, that could be something that you talk about too. Then the story number two is going to be of a product that you use in, or a lifestyle move that you like, something about your hobbies. And you can start talking about, like, I love to travel. I can't wait to be able to travel and still make money from my phone with this big opportunity that I have. Message me info if you want more, if you want to know more. And then the last story that we're posting is anything about motivation. Okay, so anything that will motivate your community and yourself. Okay, I had this as an example that I did earlier, but you can change the message, whatever fits your community, that works. Okay, and we have 3 more minutes before we move on to our next one. If you guys are done, go ahead and type done on the chat. If we all finish earlier, then we can, of course, move on the very next activity. Sorry, I have commercials on my on my music, so I'm gonna wait for the commercials to be finished so I can get back. We're almost done, guys. I promise. I know it's Friday. We want to do stuff Friday. Let's go to the beach, eat, let's go get a wave. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink, found a Bud Light. Bad bitches like me, it's hard to talk about. The Patron, let's go get it down. The sound, get them in the zone. Is it 2, 3? Leave a good tip. I'ma blow all of my money and don't you All right, last minute. We're wrapping up on this activity, and we're gonna move on to um some tips. Okay, most of the time people think that we just need more followers to have more sales, more volume, more things, more everything. No. Okay, we need more movement, and like I said, more action. So what we need to do to get these points up, we need to showcase our products every single day. Okay, it does not matter if you posted 3 days in a row. um, there's going to be a time. Actually, there's statistics that say that somebody can buy the product by the seventh time they see it. Okay, let's not get stuck on, oh, I've been posting about the same product 3 days in a row, nobody has asked anything. It will probably, with our audience, it will probably take them 10, 15 times before they even ask what is it that we're doing. Okay, so don't get discouraged. Just keep showing your products, because, again, guys, people will not guess what we're doing until we tell them. Okay, they can't buy what we hide. We have to show our products, our business, our community what we're doing every single day. And I know a lot of you guys are probably scared to come up on social media, but that is one very, very powerful tool that we have to make money. And if you're over here still complaining that you have no money to activate your business, then let's get to it. Okay, this the way this compensation plan, I love it because it's not forcing you to make a purchase out of your card every month. Okay, but it does pressure you to actually open up your business for sale. Okay, and it gives you the opportunity to get activated with points that generate from your sales. So it's not literally telling you, oh, you have to spend this much money every month. It's telling you you need to sell this much money, and with that sell you're going to get commissions, and you're going to start growing on your personal volume. Okay, we also need to stop talk on the stories even when we don't feel ready, or when we don't feel like we want to do it. Remember, this type of work or business actually blooms with determination and discipline. And what is discipline? Discipline is when you do stuff you don't want to do, or when you do stuff because you know you need to do it. Okay, It's like us signing up to go to the gym and losing weight, and we don't go. Who should we blame? Should we blame the gym for not losing the weight, or should we blame ourselves for not going to work out? Same thing happens in this business. If you don't show up, if you don't open up for business, if you don't talk about your products, if you don't actually make sales, your business is not going to bloom. Okay? So we need to talk more on stories. We need to do the follow up. This is where the money is. We need to do follow ups. Whoever texted somebody today on our first activity needs to follow up. If they don't respond, we need to follow up. Okay? And we need to text more people and more people and more people, and then put it on the side. I need to follow up with these people. This person told me that they might at the end of the month, buy me a coffee because they're running out of their coffee. Guess what? At the end of the month, you need to put an alarm to text them again and say, hey, are you ready to make that purchase yet? We have an amazing promotion going on right now with the purchase of your coffee. Okay. But we need to make sure we have these, like a checklist of things that we need to do for our business. Testimonials are amazing, amazing to show what our products are doing for other people. And if you have your personal ones, that's even greater, because people will not probably believe that, Mary Jane lost 50 pounds, because they don't know Mary Jane, but they know you and they've seen you. So if you lose, 10 pounds, they would rather buy whatever you're drinking with the 10 pounds than whatever she had with the 50 pounds, because they don't know if that's true, but they actually know it's true because they've seen you, they know you, and they know exactly what you're doing, or, the products that you're taking. Okay. Offer your own bundles. We have amazing, amazing opportunities and tools with the company, but we can always come up with new bundles. You have to get to know the type of clientele you have. And if it's a clientele that's not gonna, spend $200 on skincare products, that's fine. Then you go and you take advantage of promotions like the ones for today. And that's when you do your own bundle. You say, hey, I have your face lotion, your face soap, oh my gosh, I can't think, cleanser, your face cleanser. I have this amazing serum, and I don't know, maybe like and a soap for, for personal care, and that combine it and give them a good price that they can't resist. Trust me, they will buy. And once you make that sell, make it through your own page, that way those personal volume points can go up. That's the whole idea of this one specific power hour, to get those volumes to be up. Okay. Talk about the business confidently. Talk about the way that it works for you. Talk about what you've learned so far. How many days have you been in the business? How many months have you been here? What have you gone so far? What have you learned so far? Okay. Ask for referrals. If people are saying, you know what, I think it's amazing what you're doing, but I just don't see myself doing it, you thank them for, responding to you, first of all, because a lot of people don't respond nowadays. But secondly, you say thank you. How about some referral? Can you give me the name of 3 people that would be a killer in this type of business that I can reach out to and let them know about what I'm doing? And you know, they will give you those 3 names. Even if it's just out of respect for yourself, they will give you 3 names. And then you reach out to them. And then guess what? Once you reach out to them and they say yes, they want to hear more, you get back to this one person that gave you the referral and you let them know and you tell them, hey, remember John? You gave me his phone number because you told me that he was a businessman and he wanted to, he might be good for this business opportunity. I actually talked to him. I let him know about the business and he's ready to sign up. This is going to be just, my last opportunity to ask before I sign him up. Do you want me to sign him up under me, or would you want to sign up and that way you have him under you and you can start building your team right away? Guess what? That's going to spark up the questions for her, and you might end up with 2 leads signing up under you instead of just one. Okay, so keep that in mind about the referrals. Always make sure to ask for referrals. Create urgencies with the promotions. I'm going to tell you right now the promos that we have going on for this weekend, but create urgencies on those social media posts or stories. Talk about your goals this month, talk about the trips. Everybody needs to be talking about the Lake Tahoe incentive trip. Everybody needs to be talking about that because that's an amazing incentive for people to join the business. Okay. Now, let's talk a little bit about what's going on with the company. And we have two amazing, amazing promotions going on this weekend. And it's usually one or the other, but now they are actually let us do both. Okay. We have all these products with up to 50% additional to what we currently do. So, like the Hydro Drops, I know for sure that one, the client price is about $40. So that means for us is about $20. And right now on that promo, and I'm gonna go on my phone and check out whoever, if you guys still don't know how to do it, go on your phone and check out the promotions. It is the Hydro Drops right now. It's $15. Okay. So if it's usually 22 for us with the 50% discount, 22 minus 15, we are getting $7 as an additional discount just on the Hydro Drops. Okay. So if you buy it at 50, but you sell it, wait, let me see, it was 22 times 2, that's 40, around $44 for client price. But you're buying it at $7. Was that 7 that I said? No, at 15. That's what I said. So 44 minus 15, you are getting $29 at commission out of this one product. Okay. Can you imagine if you sell 5 of those? That's already going to be $145 commission for just that product if you sell it to 5 people. Okay. Now here's the trick. Um, we are getting this at a very, very amazing price. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, even Ulta was going crazy about doing sales on markdowns. But can you believe the CC cream is actually $7 when it's usually 20 something dollars? So we need to make sure that we're stocking up on the things that we usually sell, like makeup sells pretty good, skincare sells pretty good. So stock up on those, and then once the promotion is gone, you can sell it and kind of work a little bit with the commission percentage. Okay. Also, not only that, but once you get to that $75 mark with the purchases, you will get one of these sets for free. Okay. And I'm going to do a little mock up right now with the website, but I just want you to know and understand that for $75, you're getting one of these sets for free. All of the sets come with 2 products. So you're getting 2 full products at $0, okay, because they're gifts. And once you sell it, you're gonna get 100% of that commission. Not only that, but if you're fairly new to the company, you're within the first 4 months, if you reach $125, so a little bit more than 75, you will also get the incentive of the month, which is the double lash mascara, completely free. That one is usually, I think it's like $25, the double lash. I'm checking on my end. So the double lash for our client is $26.90, and you would be getting it for free. Okay, you can play a little bit around with the product. As far as the commission, you can sell it for $20. You'll still get $20 as a commission. Okay, because you're getting it for free. Not only that, you're gonna get these sets for free. One of the sets for free, and then you would also get your gift card for the welcome program. Guys, this is the moment to get activated. This is the moment for us to be texting everybody and their mother to make sure that that we're selling at least 5 of the products that are on this list. Okay, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to go ahead and go to my website to show you guys how is it going to look on your end when you go. So this of course this is going to be my page. Wait, let me open it up bigger because I can't see anything on here. So let me sign in. I'm already here. And if you guys still fairly new and you don't know how to get to it, we have these tabs over here. Well, this is in Spanish. Let me change it to English so y'all can see it. We have all these tabs over here for the promotions. We have Mother Day gifts sets that are already marked down. You can of course buy them like that. Let me clear out my cart so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Where is it? Uh, delete our items. Yes. Okay. So we're going to go to the tabs. So you have some kits here already on markdowns. These are amazing prices too. You can also sell these and make it towards that $75 that you need to get to get the kits. Then also, if you go to up to 50%, this is the actual promotion going on until Sunday. Look at the desert sand palette, okay, the one for the eyeshadow. This is a must sell for all the makeup artists. It's usually $18 for us. We are getting it at $12. Okay. Trust me, if you go to Ulta, you're going to find one of those probably for about $50. So make sure we're counting our blessings and we're working with what we have to get activated. Okay. The hydro drops are here. So let's just say we want to take advantage of this. I'm going to go ahead and get some of the products that I sell the most. I know for sure the hydro drops I sell a lot. I can, looking at the price that I'm getting it, I can probably sell it for $25, $30. I use this a lot. So I can probably sell one too. Of course, the CC cream is at an amazing price for $6, and you get to choose which one you'd like to purchase. Um, and like I said, you can go to Ulta and compare the CC cream that they have on stock and the one that we offer, and let if you have somebody that loves makeup, you can say, "Hey, you can get this at Ulta for $50, or you can get it with me for $15." They're gonna snatch it out of your hand. Trust me. Of course, the sambucus. That's one that I sell a lot. And then let me just do the serum and the cleanser. Let's see how we're doing. So as of right now, we are at, remember to always look at the total PV from this order to make sure that you're not missing anything, okay? Because it's going to show you the available incentive points that you already have with the points that you're getting from this specific order, okay? But we want to make sure we're always looking at the one from this order specifically. And we said we need to get to $75 for the gifts, and we're already at 77. So if you scroll down, you're going to see the gifts right over here, okay? And so let's say I want to choose the skincare one, okay? If you are at 0 points because you just started and you need to get activated, I am probably close to 200 right now with my points. So that's what you're seeing, more points over here. But if you want to get to 125 on this specific order, let's just keep adding stuff so we can reach the 125 where it says PV from this order. Let's just do one more and two more over here. And then one more over here. Okay, so you see how it says total PV from this order 125? That will get you active and that will give you access to your incentive of the month. Of course, you're going to see all mine because I'm already at 300 points. If I were to make this purchase right now, I would be at 300 points PV for my personal volume. So I have access to two different incentives. I'm going to have access to the 125 and I'm also going to have access to the 250. Okay. So if you get to that point, you get to choose. Okay. But not only that, if you reach $75 additional, okay, and that would be that this number, instead of being 137, it's 145. Let's just say we want to add another one of this until we get to 145, well, 152. Okay. So now you're going to get the chance to choose. Oh, there it is. Where's our gifts? Where's our gift? Sorry, guys. We're live. Can't see it. Why is it not showing me my gifts? Gift cards. Um, yeah, it's not showing it. It should be part of the promotion, but I don't know why it's not showing it on here. But for every $75, guys, you will get the gifts that are on promotions, okay? Is that clear so far? I want to stop sharing right now because I want to make sure that I'm answering your questions. Is everybody clear on this? Yes? Okay. So we're going to go back to closing the call because I know everybody's busy right now and everybody would like to just go ahead and get started to work. And let me share it. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Share screen. All right, guys. And just to close this up, guys, I will give you a 24-hour challenge. Go ahead and screenshot this. You are to send 5 messages to 5 new people. You don't have to talk about the business. Just make a contact, just talking about life, catching up with people. And then later on, of course, leading them into your new business or your products, okay? Then you're going to do the 3 stories that we just did. You're going to do those tomorrow as well. You're going to be doing a post, whatever you want, a reel, whatever you need. One follow up on on the people that we already messaged earlier today. On your story, show at least one product. Even if you don't have any products, take a picture of your favorite product for pharmacy and post it online and talk about the business at least one time, okay? At least one time. And then finally, guys, we need to make sure that we're moving those points all the way up this week and every week. Okay. We need to make sure, especially if we're going for the director rank, you don't need a whole team to do it, but you just need to be focused on exactly what you want to get. And you need to divide how many points you need in the month by weeks. Okay. So if you already set to get to a certain rank and you know you need 500 points a week, that means you have to sell at least $100 points every day for 5 days. Okay. If you're already up to, well, today's Friday, so you have 3 days left until Sunday, then you divide that 500 points up until into 3, so that way you can reach it by Sunday. Okay. Sometimes, again, we think people are just being successful because they have something special, and that's not true. We're here, we're doing the things that we need to be doing, and that's what's going to make the difference. Okay. A message that you send today can change your life. You don't know who out there will need a message from you that will say, I have the products that can change your life. And then once you start using it, maybe they shed a few pounds, and they are forever thankful to you because you send them that message. Maybe a story can bring a new business partner, or maybe your reel can bring a director. Please don't underestimate small actions. This week, we need to act with less fear and more movement, less perfection and more action. And let me just remind you something: people just don't win because they are perfect. The people that are consistent, even when things feel slow, those are the people making a big change in this type of business. Okay. And that's all for me, you guys. I thank you very much for everybody that joined the call. I know it's a Friday. I know we're all busy, but this is truly what sets you apart from everybody else, that you're actually here to learn and you're actually here to listen to what has been working for me. I've been doing this business, this power hours with my team, usually earlier in the morning. But hopefully this can help you out, and you can continue to do this activities that we did on the call, as long as many times as you need to do it. Okay. Thank you all. Have a wonderful night.